So this item is a Tamashii web exclusive, which means it comes in the standard brown shipper box. So I'll just do a quick spin around so you can see the box, nothing too special here. And let's get this guy out of the shipper box. And here is the actual packaging for the figure. So very nice artwork in the front, like an old school drawing style there, which is really nice. You've got a little window on the side so you can see the VF-1J standing inside there. And around on this end, you've got the VF-1J, a photo of the figure. And on the back, you've got the front, back, different modes, and different gimmicks, all nicely photographed. And on this side, you've got the VF-1J standing in an upright position. And on the top, high metal art, VF-1J Super Valkyrie. And on the bottom, pretty much the same kind of content. So yeah, very attractive artwork on the front for the packaging. Really love that. And getting this guy out of the packaging, here is the inside with the contents. So it's got the red backing card, which is Milia's color. And you also get, of course, the instruction booklet, which shows you how to use all of the accessories that's included with the figure. And as you can see here, there are a lot of accessories. And there's actually another little tray on the bottom, sorry, on the back here. I'll just show you this first. So she does come with her customized or personalized display stand. Very nice there, and of course it's red. And on the back there's a separate tray which houses the super parts, which is cool. So pretty much, if you've seen my review of the VF-1J Max Custom, it's pretty much exactly the same thing, except everything is in Milia's signature colors instead of blue. Alright, so with the accessories, they're pretty much the same as Max's accessories, so I'll just go through them quickly here while they're in the packaging. So you've got the clip-on wings. One set is without the hard points to secure missiles, so these are the nice and smooth flat ones. And that's the other side, and these are the ones that you can put missiles on. So you can see they've got the hard point attachment there. So that's the wings, and then this is for this is the wings for the robot mode. Otherwise the actual wings will come down really far and interfere with the leg articulation. So that's what it looks like. And of course you've got the little Milia pilot figure there, which actually fits into the cockpit, so that's nice. You've got her gun there, and this is the top cover for robot mode, so you can cover that unsightly gap, shoulder gap there. And you've got the landing gears, back landing gears, front landing gears, and you do have to pop them in, so it's not a perfect transformation figure. And then you've got the reaction missiles. You've got a double on the top here, or a pair of doubles and a pair of singles. You've got the canopy for gerwalk and jet mode. You've got the thruster parts for gerwalk and jet mode. That goes there. You've got the different attachments for the Tamashii stand for the 3 different modes. You've got the cartoon style fat round hands for holding the gun, open palm hand for the actual gun, what is this called? To hold the actual gun. So this is the barrel holding side, and this is the actual trigger finger. That's the one. And then you've also got the more mech-like rectangular barrel holding hand, trigger hand, closed fist, and also the round cartoon closed fists. So that's pretty much what you get on this tray. And here is the super parts tray. So here you've got the leg armor booster parts, the back booster parts, the arm armored parts, You've got 4 missile pods and the arms for the display stand. And here she is, and she looks absolutely gorgeous. I love this red color scheme. Milia is one of my favorite Macross pilots, so I'm really thrilled to have this guy in my hand, or should I say this girl in my hand. Sculpting's really nice, everything's really sharp. Nice printing of the UN Spacey logo down here. Very tidy paint app, everything's very straight and tidy. Very nice head sculpt here of the VF-1J. Sorry, it's just come a little bit undone here. Just have to clip it into the nose cone. Anyway, so I've got the shoulder cover here, so it makes everything nice and solid looking from the top. And I've also got the short wings attached to the figure, so everything looks very proportional. I do wish the red was a little bit darker or a little bit deeper to kind of give it a bit more of a quality feel, but the figure itself, the plastic feels really good. There is a bit of heft to him or to her. I think there are die cast parts in here. I think maybe the feet are die cast, so it gives a really nice weighted feel to the lower body. Alright, so I've got the super parts here, and I'll just put the parts on camera so you can see how easily and nicely everything clicks together. And this is what she looks like with the super parts attached, and she looks awesome. And I'll just bring in her companion so you can have a quick look at the side by side with Max and Milia. So like I said before, it's basically a repaint, and that is what it is. They're just different colors. One's blue and one's red, and that's kind of what makes them so cool, in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to transform her on screen, so this could get messy, but just bear with me, okay? Okay, so this is the basis of her gerwalk mode. Just put the booster packs back on, and I just got to grab the canopy, and actually I'll flip her hands back out. Forgot I was going to do gerwalk mode. And I also got to grab some wings for her, so be right back. Okay. So, tiny little pilot figure goes in there. I think there's a little peg on her bum that you can peg her into, but it is quite a delicate operation, so you might need to get some tweezers for this. So the pilot figure is in. I've had to use a pair of tweezers to help me push her into the peg. Canopy on. Fold this back down. Clip the wings on. put the other side on. And here she is in gerwalk mode, and she looks brilliant. Very, very nice. And you can see it's standing in a very good angle. You can also still kind of angle her down. You know, when the Valkyrie is inactive and it's just sitting there in the hanger, I think they sit about that angle, so that's kind of cool. Okay, cool. So I will now transform her into jet mode. And here she is in jet mode. Some of these tabs don't like to stay in. I mean, these two tabs up here, they're a little bit on the loose side, so they don't quite grab the legs as nice as I would have hoped. I don't remember if there was this problem on the Max Custom, but a little bit of squeezing and you know, adjustment, and it'll sit there nicely, or almost nicely, not quite nicely, but it'll sit there. But man, this is a beautiful jet mode. Yeah, so transformation is pretty much the same as the 1:60 scale VF-1 figures from Yamato or Arcadia, and obviously you're supposed to change these over to the turbine cover, but I can't really be bothered now. I think you guys all know what it looks like, and yeah, very nice. And I probably forgot to mention this bit here before. Nice detail in there in the booster engine bay, and that happens on both sides, so that's kind of cool. Oops, I'll just leave it off for now. And obviously these boosters, they're all move. It's a ball joint there, so very nicely done. So with the head, she can look up that far and look down that far. There is a flap for transformation which you can use to allow her to look down even further. The ears are obviously, you can rotate them, and they do also come off. And she can look from side to side, and tiny little bit of tilting. And with her shoulders, there is a bit of a butterfly action here, back and forth like that, and ball jointed shoulders, so all the way around, and you got a bit of rotation or rolling there on the shoulders as well. And the shoulder armor rotates this way. There's bicep swivel. Oh, sorry, let me just backtrack a little bit. She can lift her arms that high up and that far down. And bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, so very nice bend there at the elbows, and ball jointed what is it called, wrist, sorry. So rotation and a little bit of back and forth. And obviously there's no waist or diaphragm joint because it's the front of the plane, but she can do that much of a split. She can kick forward. Well, you have to use her gerwalk joint there to kick her leg forward that far, because it does interfere with the wing at the back. And you can kick back all the way, so that's pretty good. There is a rotation at the knees, double jointed knee. Actually, is it double jointed? Yep. Oh wait, sorry. Single jointed knee. But it gives her quite a good bend, so she gets a 90-degree bend there. Let me just put the antenna back on. So good 90-degree bend there. And forgot to mention the hips are on a ball, so you can kind of rotate the whole leg in and out like that. And then coming down to her feet, they obviously close up for transformation and then tilt up and down and open, and a little bit of ankle rocker from side to side, but you're not going to get a lot out of that. In terms of measurements, if you measure to the top of her head, she comes in at just under 15 centimeters. And if you measure to the top of the backpack, she measures in at about 16 centimeters, which is about 6.29 inches. And now for some size comparisons. Here she is with Max's VF-1J, which is basically the same figure, so obviously they're going to be the same size. And here she is with the Yamato GNU Do YF-19. And here she is with the Robo Tamashi Quandaloon Rare. This is the Clan Custom. And just zooming out, here she is compared to the Yamato 1/60 scale Quandaloon Rare, and this is the Milia Custom. And here she is compared to the Yamato 1/60 scale VF-1A. And last but not least, here she is compared to Marvel Legends Cyclops. If you're not a big collector of these high metal ones, and you just want a couple of them, I would strongly recommend you get the Milia Custom and also the Max Custom. I mean, blue and red, they look beautiful together. And before we finish up, I just wanted to point this out. If you notice on the Max Custom, the leg is very rattly. And going back to the Ichijo VF-1S, it's not as bad, but there is still some rattling going on in there. But if you notice on the Milia Custom, not a single sound. So she's really well built. And yeah, she's definitely by far easily my favorite high metal R figure right now. So if you haven't already got her, go out and get her. And that's it for my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time for another toy review.